Hi, I'm Emma Oz, and this is my life. My exciting, tough roller coaster of a life. My childhood was as good as any other. I had a loving mom who sang me to sleep as a baby. As a toddler, I had lots of energy. I ran around the house for hours on end.
Come here, Emma.
Then came my 9th birthday. I spent it with my mom and dad, and I couldn't have been more happy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emma. Happy birthday to you.
Until later that night. My parents started fighting and I just fell apart. As a child, I didn't know how to handle my emotions. Then he started drinking, and he wouldn't stop. He got violent more times than not, and I had to swallow my pride and clean up his mess. He even got violent towards my mom. She would try to cover up, but I knew. Eventually, she sought a support group for women with abusive partners, and she got the help she needed to get a divorce. I was proud of her. I was, but that meant I had to move out of my home. The only one I knew.
Emma, we need to go.
Do we have everything?
We don't need anything else from here.
My life really spiraled after that. Got into boys, and my friends got concerned. I was reckless, and they knew something was going to go wrong. So they gave me a test. I was pregnant. I had done something irreversible to my body, and for what? Morning sickness? I thought it over and made a decision. I couldn't have the baby. I was in no position to be a mother, not at 16. I did what I had to do for my own sake. No one could have changed my mind.
It's gonna be okay, Emma. There's nothing to worry about. It'll be over soon.
Emma Oz for Dr. Fisher.
Junior year was nothing but stress. I had horrible grades, and no matter how much I tried, I was failing everything. My mom started getting warnings from the school saying that if I flunk another marking period, that there's a chance I might not graduate. I might not even get to college. She nagged, and I couldn't take it. I wanted the world to just stop, even if it was just for 1 second.
Emma, you got an F on your math test? Your grade went down to a C-, so you can't afford for it to go any lower. Not to mention your college applications are due soon and you haven't worked on it at all. What are we going to do with you? I mean, do you want to go to college? I mean, what else are you going to do with your life if you don't do that?
Senior year hit. College applications were due, and I knew I needed something big to get into anywhere. I decided to focus on my schoolwork and ditch my old life. I was shooting high with my school's reach being NYU, but I'm used to disappointment. I keep my expectations low. I pulled all my grades up to A's and wrote my college essay on the very thing that could keep me out. My crazy, messed up life. Then one day the mail came. I rushed to the door and shuffled through it. That's when I saw it. I couldn't believe what was in my hands. An acceptance letter. I read it multiple times just to make sure it was real. I was so excited to tell my mom the amazing news. Mom, I did it! I did it!
What? No way!
I told you I could. Summer was full of work. I had to pay for whatever money I didn't get from financial aid, so there was no time to sit at the beach and tan. Then August rolled around and it was time for me to go to college. I packed up what little stuff I had and headed off, ready to start a new chapter of my life. These are my footsteps. What are yours?